Okay, this is Town Dog. I'm going to try to do another flight similar this morning. I'm going to try another cross country and low and slow flight. So I'm back in my Cessna 152. I'm going to try to get it out of here. I'm at Yellowstone where I stopped last on this cross country. Yellowstone West. I flew from Yellowstone to Yellowstone West. Now I've got to go back past Yellowstone, so I'm going to drop down and go through Warland, and the VOR down there. But first thing I just get this thing started to get some fuel in, because I know it's out. Uh, let's see what we got here. We got, well, come on. I must have had the whole screen selected. That's what it is. Now we've got, well, we can't check our fuel until we get the switches on, but anyway, might as well go ahead and turn them on and see what we got. But we're going to go Yellowstone West going through Warland. Warland's got a VOR 11480. ICL for the VOR is RCY, and it's we're going to leave it on a heading of 070, and then we're going to go from there to Juliet. Juliet's where we're going to stop today, but we're headed to Rapid City, probably the next flight. I'm not going to make them real long, so I'm going to try to stop there and pick up again. That's still going to be a pretty little flight, I think. But anyway, we're going to go into Gillette, and land. That's Gillette, Campbell County. It has four roadways, 16, 34, and 321. 16 is 34 is 7,499 feet long. It has an ILS on 34 of 110.10, and we got 3 and 21, which has no ILS or anything. The altitude at Gillette is 4,365 feet above sea level, and we're going to be landing there and spending the night, and we'll take another flight. And it's been probably 2 weeks since I flew a flight of this, so I might not even remember how to crank this thing. We're going to try it here in just about a minute. I sure hadn't practiced none. All I done is I reset the simulator every day just about it, because I keep shutting it down for other reasons, leaving it down. Anyway, it's back up and running. I'm on multiplayer, I do believe. Yes, I'm on multiplayer. There's actually 2 people in here. Kick some butt. That's a heck of a name. Mr. Man, I'll kick his butt. Okay. MIDAS Metis 26. We don't care what they're doing as long as they're not bothering us. Here we go. Let's see if we can get this thing started. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to push this back to full reach. And we'll go get the switches on. Now we can check our fuel right now. I've got 1 gallon, it says, which means I got a little over a gallon. I think I got about 1.5 gallons actually. But I'm going to see if I can get this thing started here about a minute. Those 2 switches, that's all we need to start it. So let's see if it'll start. What I wanted to do is also, look, the man sitting there, he's sort of really concentrating on the day's flight, trying to figure out all his paperwork. Trying to remember if he knows how to crank his plane. He probably don't. Anyway, here we go. Let's see if we can get this thing started. I've got the switches on. We're going to try the ignition. Uh-oh, I didn't lock the brakes. I see him move. Now, one forgot. That ain't too bad, I guess, for a whole day. Now I'm going to turn these switches here on. Instrument panel. I don't need that one. I don't think it's that cold. Navigation lights. Rotating beacon. I'll go ahead and turn it on, even though it might not work right now. Get all the lights on for now. Now I'm going to get outside the plane here in just about a minute. It is outside the plane. Alright. Of course, we got our virtual cockpit, which I don't use except for landing. I use it for landing pretty well all the time, faithfully, but it's set up for the older stuff, not like the newer stuff I've got in mind. I pull it's newer or not, it's out of a plane that makes it a whole lot more understandable. So here we go. For me. Maybe not for everybody, but it sure does for me. Alright, now let's go back here and we're going to zoom this thing back out so we can figure out what we're looking at. But I don't want about that much view right there. Bring it around here to front. If I remember right, the fuel is right over there. Look like I got some flaps already down. I'll just leave them down. I'll take off with them anyway a little bit. Alright, let's get over and get us some fuel. Fill this thing plumb full. Even though it might not take a half a tank, I'm gonna fill it full, but just to be safe. I don't want to stop at that first airport and get fuel. This should be enough to go. I'll probably over to Rapid City. Let's stop there and we'll fill up again before we leave there. Unless we think we got a plenty. And I got a little area I'm gonna go to in Rapid City when we get there, but that's another story. Alright, we're here. We stopped on the line, locked the brakes. Go back into the 2D cockpit and the tank is full. Alright, now we're ready to get this thing out of here. I'm gonna go back to right here and we're gonna see if we can find us a runway. I think there's one right over here. I look like I see a strip over here. That's cool. We're under that taxi. Well, there's one over here too. I thought that was the only one, but there's one right here. We'll use this one. Way out of here. Raise them one click. One's more than enough. This runway's long enough we don't need any flap, but we're going to use a little. Go there and just first turn off. We'll set up for takeoff back the other direction. I'm not going to go over the end because we don't need it all. Now these mountains are high. I think we have to climb out pretty good. Watch our altitude. Maybe have to use the GPS to estimate that altitude of the runways. I don't know. Don't remember what the altitude the airport I'm on is. It has the altimeter tell me that. Come on, quit turning too much. Let's stop right there on hold short just a minute. Lock in brakes. Run up. Everything seems to be working. We're gonna go. I'm not gonna do the shutdown on it. I'm gonna magnetus. I know what I'm supposed to. I know what I'm supposed to. Now let's see what we got here. We're gonna go. What are we gonna do? Oh yeah. I'm gonna bring up a regular stack right here outside. And I'm going to set up the first leg VOR. First VOR we're going to go to is 11480. I'm going to bring that down as closer to it. That's got that one. 480's got that one. Now the next VOR I'll go ahead and put on standby. 11460. There's the second one. On standby, 60 right. That's got that ready to go. Alright, we're ready for the first leg. We're going to leave here on a heading of 095. Let's bring this thing right here up so we can set it up. 095. I might not use it to fly. In fact, I can't use it to fly. I don't have a VOR out of here. Or if it does, I ain't got it lined up. Well, we get turned to that heading squeeze. Almost smell like I smell a cake cooking. I don't know what it is, but it sure smells a little bit like a cake. Now, pancake or something. Now, let me see if I can get out of here. Let's check and see if we got anybody coming. Nobody on that end. Hey, wrong button. Sit back too far, too fast. Oh, what did I see? If he's coming in wrong, so we're going to let him go at that. Let's get out here and line up. We don't have to wait, we've already got a clearance. So fly that thing, man, get out of here. Get out of my hair. We don't want to put up with you no longer. I don't blame him, I wouldn't put up with me very long. My wife's been there for over 50 years, so I don't know how. Don't really know how, but she has. Got married when I was 18, I'm 72. Same woman. Here we go. In the air. Bring her up with a trim a little bit. She ain't picked up yet. Come on. Now she's up. I'm going to set this right here. I ain't set it yet. I'm going to go to about, just to get it to climbing. I'll worry about that later. Get a little airspeed. About 110, 15 be alright. Not 180, silly. Won't do 180. Might 10 or 15 push the limit of it. And we're going to set this right here the same as that other thing, 095. I'm going to go ahead and start the turning while I'm getting it ready. The quicker I make it turn, the more likely I am to be where I need to be. Raise them flaps up. We're in pretty good shape there, 8.5. 9.5 now. We're going to climb to, let's see what we actually are at now. That says 0. Come on, get up our full plane, dive back to the ground. We're at about at 7,800, so let's go to about 9,000 because these mountains are tall. Go to 9 even for now. I'll move this to the bottom over here out of the way for now. We'll see how it's here. Let's see what we got here. There's a patio over to the left I could hit if I had to. Looks like there's a 172 back there. There's a lake at Yellowstone West. Alright, here we go. We're up and running. Gotta watch these mountains here because they could get very ticklish. I want to know when the signal comes on. So we'll set this right here so if it comes on and I ain't looking, it'll tell me it's on. Now I'm picking ahead for that battery because I don't know that I'm going to be good enough time I get there slow as this thing climbs. That'll give me a few more miles to climb and I can wiggle through that battery a little bit. I know it's getting me off my heading, but a few degrees. We still should pick it. That's a low altitude VOR, but if we get within 50 miles of it, it'll come on. 50, 70, something like that. Head for that right there, so make sure we're high. Look like we're getting high enough, but I'm just being safe. Head for that hole right there. Let's take this thing up to Gillette and park it for the night. I don't know if we can turn off the landing lights and taxi lights. We don't need none of them. Everything else stay on. I'll probably get turned back on the land. I usually do. Go over here. Take a look-see. Alright, we up here at trees. Now, I don't know about everybody else, but my scenery looks a lot different today. My new eyeballs sees a whole lot different stuff, different textures from what I did before. Windshield, front windshield must be tinted because it's got a different color on the ground than the rest of it. But it's a lighter bluish clear than what the other was. I didn't realize how yellow it was. It's plenty yellow looking before. We look like we're above all this stuff. For the most part, we're gonna let it go out through this hole here just to be safe. As soon as we get into the hole, we'll come back around to 090, get past these two little mountains, and after that, it look like we'll be alright. Actually, look like we're above them now, but not much. Our flaps are all the way. Don't what do this thing? Must have an extra clicker. I raised it one. Thought one's all it had left. It's a 3 clicker still, but 2. Alright, we're coming up. We need to get back over this way quick as we can. As long as I can come over a little bit. Alright, we need to set the mixture, I do believe. Uh-oh, my thumb hit that button to change the view. I didn't mean to do that. Taskbar done that. I need to bring the mixture back down. I'm doing it with the auto button. When I'm moving the mixture is what I'm doing. Moving that little red knob. But high altitude, we need to lean her down so she'll run better. Might ought to use the down button to the up button. Oh, a little more we need. That right there is about as lean as you're going to get it. I always do that. Kill it, and I know I'm lean as I can get. Now we need to come back around to 0.95. Actually, wouldn't hurt to come around an extra 5 degrees for about 5 minutes. Okay. Alright, I'm going to have to pull my headset off a few minutes. She just brought me a pancake. I knew I smelled something, but I done had breakfast. Now I get a second breakfast. I had breakfast quite a while ago. I got up, had a deep freeze mess up. Me and my eyes, I'm not supposed to do much. I had to work on deep freeze last night. It got froze up to a point that it wasn't cooling. Air wasn't circulating in it. I defrosted it last night. Supposed to be auto defrost. It will most of the time. It's been over 2 years that I had this problem. And if it don't work about 90 days, all it takes to mess up. Because I did when I first got it, had a bad defroster, which I put a new one on it, and it seemed to be working pretty good. But if you happen to leave a door open or something, it'll mess up, and it'll ice up enough that it don't defrost by time, I think, more than anything else. And if you change everything too fast, it don't keep up. I'm gonna pull it headset off and smack on this pancake here in about a minute, trying to smear my butter out and let it melt a little bit. One pancake, pretty good size. Float in certain butter. That'll be pretty good. I'm gonna smack on here just a minute. Just a few more minutes like this right here, and then we'll come back around at 5 degrees. This will move me back toward my line as much as I got off of it, maybe. We flew off pretty good, more than 5 degrees for a while. It's coming back 5 degrees, take about twice as long to get back where we were. Not worried about being exact. It's going to be close. And I don't even know if I'm even going the right direction or not. It's what I called it. That's what we're doing. We're still searching for the VOR. Not on. We are up at 9,000. I'm going to climb another 500 before I take this headset off. Because I need that signal as quick as I can get it. And these mountains won't let me get it too quick. Another 500 there. Climb up another 500. Now I'm going to take his headset off and be right back. them later. Fly my plane. I just want say I just want to fly my plane. I went back in and got that deep freeze back in place, put the racks in it, temperature's down to 1 degree, that's doing its thing. Bring us back to the 5 I was talking about. Maybe I might have been there a little too long, but at 5 degrees it takes a long time to get out of pocket. Now we're headed to them other mountains yonder. We're at 9,500. I eat about half of that, not hardly half of that pancake. I'll eat the rest of it here in a minute. Got me a glass. Well, we'll have a cup of coffee too. I poured a cup of coffee. Listen, I'll be right back. Back again. Got more water, got more coffee, pancake. I'm doing good. I just want to fly my plane. Come on, let me fly my plane. Or I want to watch it fly. I'll put that away. Out over the lake. I hope she don't cough on me. We're at 9,500. Looks like we might ought to climb some more. Looks at the mountains out there. I'll give them another 5 at 10,000. That's about. We go higher, but we don't want to. If I have to break out the oxygen bottle to go higher. The mountains out there on the show look tall for where we headed. We're coming across some tall ones coming into Yellowstone, not Yellowstone West, but Yellowstone, which is back up in here where we're headed now. About where we're headed, so I guess we got to go back to them. We had to get to 11, 12, 11 something, I think, get over. Oh, that was a few days ago, and I done forgot already. But it's well over 10,000. I remember that. About 12, I think, a little better. Then I had to fly around tops of them coming in. The other videos I hadn't got all of them. This is setting up as a cross country on a playlist, but it's not quite filled in yet. I got a few more back videos behind me that I got to rename and add into it. I got most of them, but not all of them. I got 1 or 2 missing yet. They're there. I just hadn't took time to fix them. Like this one right here will come out as a playlist for about 24 hours or so. Then I'll, as a live stream, then I'll rename it and edit it as one of the group. Most time rename it point A to point B, whatever it is. And we're headed down into, we haven't picked up the VOR yet, but I don't know how far this is. It could be twice the range, 3 times the range of the VOR anyway, plus we're behind these mountains. We've got a pass up to come on. I need to climb another 500 bad as I hate to. Possibly another 1,000. I hate to get that high, knowing that it's not really supposed to. I'm gonna go to 11.5, but I got a feeling I'm gonna need it. If I don't get it now, I won't be able to get it later. Alright, on my best hole I see with my eyes is to my left now. I'm gonna come left. The other side, it goes further, but well, I feel I'm gonna go to the right. I'm wrong. I'm gonna go to the right. I'm gonna go to the right and go up in that little, back to the left in that little ravine out yonder. After we pass this big mountain. Right there, till we get over close to that mountain, then we'll come in behind it. I don't want to go to that snow-capped mountain for sure. That's probably one of the tallest ones around. Some of these mountains up in this area are about 14,000 feet. That I know. But if I fly around these mountains instead of across them, a couple of them, I might be able to handle this better. I got to make sure I don't get over too quick on kind of this ridge, but I got to get him into that valley over behind that other mountain on my left. Don't want to cross it either just yet. And the ridge on my right, if I get over too quick, might be tall enough to give me trouble. Get into this valley above these clouds. Above the clouds. Remember that. I like it pretty good, and used to like Charles Grove, Sunday morning coming down. I used to like to watch it. My wife bought me a book and thought I'd read it. I don't. Back then I didn't read it at all, might say. Just laying around and never read it. I don't know if I ever read any of it. I don't think I have. By Charles Grove. Alright, we'll get up in here, this mountain on the left. As we pass, we'll follow that road around a little ways. At least back to our original. I think we're clear here, but at the same time, I'm not going to take a chance across the mountain. Might have a bump in too tall. We'll follow that road to that opening yonder, and then we'll go back in yonder to 095. See what we got left. This will put us back in our line a little better by coming back. It still ain't back to the line yet. We're not even back to the mark, especially past it. We have to pass it a little while to get back over to it. That's medicine for my eyes and make my throat sore. It don't sound right, but it does. After about a week of that medicine in your eyes, I got to where I taste it when I put it in there. Put it in my eyes and taste it in my throat. Side cavities. It goes through. As sure as I'm standing here. Right now my throat's sore. I'm trying to go on and put up with this. If it's that pink bottle, we'll be through with it Monday. See, we're getting back over, but we got coming right around to the mountains. Let's go around at 9.5. That's even I need to come a little extra, but right, well, see what let's do. Let's go. It's going to take us longer, but let's go right over here to this other little ravine and hang back to the right after we pass this other mountain. Follow the road right on around through yonder. It may go all the way across the mountain, but it's not going the right direction exactly. But since we don't move too far this way, it don't hurt to move a little ways back. Zigzagging the main line. Get on over to that. Let me get something to tell where I'm steering. That way if it overturns, I'll know it by looking at it. Sometimes you hit it 2 and it'll jump 30. And that's more than I want to turn at one time. Alright, we're coming around off that big tall mountain there. We're at 11.5. I'd like not getting on. It looks like we can get through this hollow right here if I have to, right over through yonder. Come out the other side and around the other side of it maybe. But come back to 9.5 again. We're all the way around now to 040. It's a long ways around. That's just for a short period of time. That's round. Have to cheat to find that target too. There's another airport. I think it's got a high altitude view, or I can use it and figure out the distance backwards off of it and use it to find my target if I had to. but I have to go to the map to prove it, but I don't know exactly what it's all about. I've probably got it written down, but I don't know what the location is according to mine, where I'm headed. I think it's almost dead north of Warland. Yellowstone is. I remember looks on the map. I could have went back to Yellowstone instead of Warland, but I've been to Yellowstone. So I'll make my way back to Warland. I wasn't going to stop at Warland, just fly across it. Alright, we got a pretty good deal going here now. Get this thing back around here. I don't want to turn too fast. I got to hold off these mountains a few more minutes. Get back around to at least 095, if not a little extra. Look like we're going to still be wrong up through yonder, but the mountain yonder on the other side still looks tall. I have no idea. We should time these directions so we know how far out we are from where we was. If we ever get a signal, it won't matter no more, but we got to get the signal first. These mountains keep the signal off. And we're going to have to cheat back that way some more to get through that hole yonder. And then after that, we may be able to come back around the other side. Now we're on our course, but we may be off to the left of the line. I believe by now we are off to the left of the line a little. I still got to go left to get out of this hole, unless there's a hole on the other side. And I don't believe it's one over I can live with. I just pushed that button, the wrong button. Didn't mean to do that. I was trying to get a view. See, nothing nowhere but mountains, so we don't want to go that way. Let's stay on this road here for a while. I don't like staying on that long, but we'll have to come back south again to get after we get up here. We're quite a ways out of pocket. And again, we may still be within range of that signal. I don't know. I'm gonna have to get back on my pancake here in a minute. See if I need a little more of it. Don't want to get too cold. I'm gonna stop, take a headset off another minute, be right back. Okay, I'm back again. One more trip like that pancake be gone. I might clear that mountain in front of me without getting over anymore. If so, it would be quite a bit out of line. But I'm not sure I will. Sitting in the seat, I'd be looking about like that right there. Ooh, that don't look good. Well, I'm gonna have to come back over a little while this to it. Another 5 minutes or so out this way. Whoops. This way. Head for that hole yonder. Once we pass that hole, look like we're coming around behind this stack of mountains. We'll move back to the south a few degrees, try to get back in line. I think we already done moved to the north quite a bit. Off our line. Because I don't have anything to go by, I don't know. I can pull the GPS up, but I don't really want to. Trying to estimate in my mind how long we flew that direction, roughly. And we're off by 12 degrees, 13 degrees right now to the north. We've been here, we'll be here at least 5 minutes or so. So it'll take that many degrees the other way for the same length of time just to get back to where it was now. And I believe it was already north of the line when we left there. But we put about 5 degrees on it and hold it for quite a while, or 10, and then turn back. We should be decent. I believe we moved further this way than we did the other way, so we should be back to the north side of the line considerable. But once we break out of the mountains, it might actually just pop that signal on. I don't know how far it is over there. It may be in the mountains. The altitude is 4,000 feet, but we're well above that right now. Could climb another 500. Don't really want to, but I need that signal so bad. I'm gonna get another 500, go 12,000. That's crowding the heck out of what you can do in this plane. Well above what you should do. It ain't anything wrong, but I just started giggling at everything that happened in the cockpit already. The engine tried to quit and I laughed about it. That's how bad it is. Wrong way, I didn't mean to move that button, I wanted to move this one. Right, chill. A little straighter view across that plain. Well, look at our mountains around us. We're doing good though, look, we just kept good clearance on these mountains so far today. Back in the cockpit. Take a look, see outside the plane from here. Look at there. Back there. Oh, okay. Don't want the camera hit all the way around. It might put a crick in my neck. Okay, come back to the front. Right there's what I want. Alright, we're going to go back to the 2D. The fuel is sitting at 19 gallon. We done burned about 5 gallons. Let's see how much we have burnt. It'll tell you. It sure will. Used. For a full gallon, well, full plus, because it only reads the full gallon. It don't read the parts. Got enough fuel to go 319 miles, 75 miles. That's it. So if we get down a little bit, and even slow down a little, we can stretch that quite a bit. But I don't think we have to. I don't know, but I don't think so. Every get where I can, I will come down a little. Get out of this high altitude. All right, now we can start coming back this way, at least to the tip of the other mountain over yonder. Let me get something I can read. I told that thing bring it. There it is over there in the bottom corner. I look at the top. I think I can get back to 095 now. Which ain't helping me get back over, but it's at least putting me back, not getting any worse. I've got to turn back 15 degrees to the south for about 5 minutes. I believe that'd be closer to where I need to be. But if we get the signal, it won't really matter. Give me a DME just in case. I ain't got nothing on it because there ain't no signal. Something wrong with that. I gotta go into that and work on it. I think I said that before. That window ain't right. Take my headset back off a minute. back again. See what we got going here. I'm trying to get one of these in today. I've been doing a lot of hunting on this YouTube, not getting nothing else on it, so I'll get this up here, see what we got. Everything looks good on the live stream right at the moment. Go back to half page, move to the side. I never did tag this, but I still can. I'm fixing to probably double talk a minute. I'm going to tag this right quick. I forgot to tag it before I left. That's the reason I ain't got nobody else watching it too. One reason. So, the live stream's not on this page. Tell me it ain't up at all. It is up, I seen it. Home page. It's on the home page. It should be on the video page. Oh, I got it. There it is right there. It ain't even on the top row. It's on the second row. One watching, that's me. It ain't even on the top row. It's on the second row. One watching, that's me. It ain't even on the top row. It's on the second row. Alright, I'm back. As long as I'm on the other window, the sound of the airplane stops. We're getting outside the mountain. I'm thinking to pull this thing back around about 10 or 15 degrees. First 5, 10, I'm gonna go 15 for just a few minutes to get me back. I don't know if we jump to me or not. 195, that's 15, that's right. Okay, 15 degrees for just a few minutes to get us back into what I think the line is. We don't have a signal yet. Don't get one pretty soon. I'm going to have to go look, see where I'm at. Take a cheap look at the GPS, see what I find. But give me about a few minutes here, thinking that's put me back somewhere close to where I want to be. I done moved myself north too much. But you got to do what you got to do to get around the mountain. What you need is a couple of visual points on the ground you can come back to, but I don't have them. Didn't have a flight. I could have had a flight plan through that valley, but I didn't. Once I have a direct flight plan, then fly off of it and back to it. Would still get me back in line, but that'd be a little too easy. I'm gonna give myself 3 or 4 minutes here, not over 5, I think of it. There we go. That's what we wanted right there. That's what we've been looking for. That should be it. There's no way to be 100% sure, but I doubt seriously it's 2 out here in this range. 59 miles away. Let's bring her around to that. Now since we have it, we don't need that extra offset I was headed for. Let's see what we got now. If we'd have kept moving the way it was going, would have been further. We're off by 6 degrees right now, 7. Right there, 7 degrees. If further we went the other way, the furthest been back around, so it would have been, by the time we went 3 or 4 more minutes, the way it was going, it would have been closer to 0.95. Anyway, we got what we want here. We know where we're headed. We're going to bring us around. We're not going to fly by it, but I'm just going to use it to know that I'm straight right there. Me and it's direct to it now. Now what we want to do is we need to come down a little if we can. Look like we're out of the mountains for now. Bring this thing down to about 9,500. See what the ground looks like. If it's too low, we'll get it back up a little. Put 9,500 right there. Let's turn that thing off. We don't need that thing talking to us now. Once we get the signal, that's it. Now coming down, we may lose the signal. Then we'll ease back up. We're 55 miles away, 55.7. Headed straight in. Now we're going to be coming in on ILS. Oh, this is just a waypoint. This is not. This is Worland, and we're going to go to Gillette. So we'll leave Worland on a heading of 070 and head into Gillette. I keep wanting to say Juliet. I use Juliet a lot in Chicago, Illinois. We go straight in and go out on 070. And try to pick up 11460. Now I could probably, if it's high, pick it up now. I don't know whether it is or not. I don't think it was. I think both of them were low. Let's take a look, see what we got. I'm not going to go to it till I get to it. It's on now. Alright, we got it made. But I'm still going to go to the others to keep them flying outside of my flight plan that I planned. Alright, what we got out here? Well, the mountains are looking good. We're coming down a little. Ground still looks alright. We're not hurting there. A little close to that ridge there, maybe. Not too close yet. See, we got that mixture pulled all the way out. Might push it back a little now. Coming down a little, might use a little more air. A little less fuel there. A little more fuel and a little less air. Air's getting richer, don't need much of it. What you don't ever do is wedge your level, adjust that richness to the highest RPMs or close to it, or the highest airspeed, either one. But it would tell you whether or not I don't know if it even actually works in here or not. It'll shut it off, but it may not change the speed of the plane. Some do and some don't. Some not set up right. Our fuel range is stretched a little bit now. 399, 400. We're coming down, so it's going to lie a little bit. It'll go back the other way when we level off. Still coming down. Get outside the plane, watch the terrain. Thing looks pretty good. Ain't much terrain except for like a sand dune desert, but we're headed up here into, I don't even know where we at myself. We'll be going to Rapid City, Iowa, I think, next. And I'm going to go to Gillette, and then I'll put that on the next flight. It's going to be a little long with this right now. Let me look and see if I can tell. I'm going to lose sound a few minutes. Nobody watching but me at the moment. Look like. Actually, I waited too late to start it. I should have started earlier. I forgot it. Meant to start it before I left the airport. The broadcasting on YouTube, Facebook. It don't matter. We're gonna fly it for ourselves. If anybody else watch, that's fine. Well, the mountains now. We're on direct course to. We've got off a little bit on the heading. I'm gonna get back over a couple 3 degrees. I've already moved 2. That's 3. Bringing the green arrow straight to the top. Nothing to do with the actual course. Just bring the arrow to the top. That long arrow should be real close. Sound like it's doing a little something on the fuel. Alright, as low as you can go with it. I'll pick it back up about 3 or 4 knots. Let her fly. You're humming like it's struggling. That does sound better though right now. Here comes the hum coming back now. Little rub. If we change the course rule, this right here is off a little. Right there. If I could lock on to that, then I wouldn't have to worry about it, but I'm not going to do that. I'm going to do my own flying on the autopilot, but do my own controlling it. Now, how far are we out of Worland? 37 miles out of Worland. I'm going to go ahead and change this to the out leg. There's 9. That's pretty close to 7 right there. Well, look down there and tell me where I'm at. 6-9, 1 too many right there. Looks like we had a little wind lift on us then. Either regaining or losing one. I thought I was losing them going down. Which means the wind probably jacked us up a little bit, having to get back on line down to altitude. Probably had a ridge lift picked us up. Updraft. Now it's leveled back off. It's back down to. I'm gonna go down another 5, but if I see any mountains coming up my way, I'll have to go back up. Long. This one. Another 500. Now I'm gonna come over this way. A couple 4 or 5 degrees. Putting the green arrow to my right, so I'll bypass it on the left and bypass it within the direction I'll be going out. I can't actually set the heading bug to turn me when I get there. If I forget it, but I don't want to. I'm gonna try not to do that. But I could set it started to where it would actually take over when I get there if I had to. And then once I turn, I can start flying the plane again. If I don't go to sleep and forget it, it'll still work. Get this thing up and down. It's gonna be a pretty long little flight. I knew it probably would be. The next flight I think will be a little shorter. But I wanted to get as close as I could this time They won't fly all the way because it'd be a couple hour flight. I didn't want to do that. It may be a couple hours just to here. We're still 31 miles out of Orland. I'm gonna come a couple more degrees to the north of Orland. I'll make it 9-5 again. Fly across the north side of Orland. Just a very few miles out of it, and then we'll turn away from it. Use the VOR to turn away wheel. Now remember the oven's already on, so once we turn we can get on it. Well, I want to turn first and see where we would have been if it hadn't been on. I can also tell you how far we like being there. Come to think of it. I've got to change over here to do that. A phone call. Be right back. People just won't take no for an answer. And I get aggravated. I tell them that sometimes. You hear it on the mic, you just hear it. I didn't say much that time. Just he didn't hang up quick as I thought he should. Never did hang up. I hung up on him. I told him bye and he didn't hang up. He should have hung up as soon as I said it. So I hung up on him. After I told him I ain't heard you hang up yet. Something about a Mega Million sweepstakes. All it is a scam they're trying to get you on. All you can do is get involved. Want nobody's received any mail on it. Nobody hasn't received any mail on it and don't want none. It ain't no but a scam. Even if it's a sweepstakes, it's still a scam. If you think otherwise, you're wrong. Okay, I'm going to get my headset off and finish this pancake. I like just a little bit through with it. I was trying to check something and I got lost. Okay, we'll check that right quick. Now, we're 125 miles from the new location, but I want to make this location first, which could make it a little longer. But we are also still closing on the location as we move to this one, so might not get no longer. Let me get this headset off and eat that rest of that pancake. I'm back. Oh, look at the wind blow. Blow, wind, blow. Alright, we're 11 miles here. The air POR now is almost 30 degrees to my right. And coming around. We're going past it. Working upon it and past it. We've got to have that green arrow in line with the 260 over, 240, 250 over here. So about 250 on the green arrow would be lined with the silver one. So we'll pass by within probably 6 miles or less, or maybe 4 or 5 miles or less from Warland. Coffee's not very hot. We walking out of the room. I should have set that thing to turn. I guess I could correct it when I got back. I went and checked the deep freeze. It had tipped her up a couple of degrees before she passed the door. It's supposed to be up a couple of degrees. The reason I'm watching it so close is it got hot enough yesterday to try to thaw stuff out. I had to get out of it and defrost it. But it looks like it's working now. If it ain't anything else wrong with it beyond what I already know, it'll work for a while before it give you any more trouble. The defroster works with, you leave the door open, it'll overtake it and ice up enough that I don't know if the door left open or not. It's been about 2 years since I had this problem. But I did have to put a defroster on it, probably over 3 years ago before I've defrosted once since. The sides, I think. Last couple times I took the back of it out and defrosted. This time I didn't take the back out. I just let it warm up good, took everything out and put it in another deep freeze. We got a backup out there running just in case, because this thing was, when we bought it, it was looked good and it was freezing good. But the defroster was out on it. About 30 days after we got it, it piled up and got hot. Take the back of it in a solid cake of ice in the back. And the wind circulation is what keeps them cold, not the actual coolers. Coolers cool wind. The wind cools the machine inside, makes the deep freeze work. Yeah, it was 14 while it was 12. Now it's going back down. It was 1 when I looked at it before that, but I went and I had 2 shells out of it. I put them back in it. While I was going in, she's also fanned it once. Putting stuff back in it, a couple of things. So don't get in no hurry. Just the other deep freeze will hold it and move what we need as we need it. That way if it does file back up, it'll be less in it. It's got a light on the door. Light comes on at 23 degrees. It starts beeping. So the beeper's so low I don't hear it. She said she was hearing it but didn't realize what it was. I couldn't make it out. I was standing right in front of it, I didn't hear it. It ought to have a little louder beeper on it. Even a flashing light on top go round, flip, flip, flip. Well, that wouldn't be a bad idea at all. That'd get your attention quicker, that little beeper would even be a little louder. If you turn the light off at night, that would really get your attention. Alright, with 5.9 out, and the airport is straight off my right wing. Not the airport, but the VOR. What the airport is with it also. We're not going to the airport, but 5.9, there it is. I see it just over the top of my plane. Porch lights on. Right there where she is what I said, right on my right wing. That's coming in behind my right wing. Right there. Passing by the VOR. I'm getting ready to make this turn. Gonna fly this way a little further because the out leg is off on angle. Away from it. I gotta get that angle up now. I passed that, but if it's 90 degree, I'd already be turning. But it's about a 45 degree or so. Well, not even that much. It was from 95 to 7. 25 degrees all the turn is. Pancake's gone. Got a fresh cup of coffee while I was up. I didn't check the heat light. The heat light must be out because it's not real hot. Turn it back on where the heat back up. It's a 2-hour heat light. So it's been over 2 hours since I made that pot of coffee. I've drank. This is the third cup. Little cafe cups are not big cups. Alright, we got to we're down coming up on 23. Gotta go to 25, 250. When the hand gets on 250 behind us, we'll be crossing the Nav1 navigation bar, becoming center. That's what we want to do, is try to catch the center and keep it for a minute, and then we'll switch field world. And whatever degree we have to turn at that point, we'll do it. I know I can pick it up. I'm close enough now I get to go on and pick it up and turn, but I'll never know how bad I missed if I do it this way. I will. Doesn't actually help me learn where we at. Using the way I get to these headings and all, it's not totally accurate, to be honest with you. It's just more or less a guesstimation. Tempted to go ahead and correct that rut there while we're flying, but I don't really want to block it in front of the screen. Some people might want to see that though. It took me a long time to learn that stuff. I've been doing this for over 20 years. Probably over 30. I started in about 98. No, 98, or 78, yeah, about 98, 95, 98. I started with Windows 95 at about 98. I seen the bar move, the upper bar moved. That means I need to get part of my turn right now. Come around a little. I'm gonna keep working the bar, but I'm gonna come around a little. We're 11, going on 12 miles out. Try to get that bar back about right. I don't want to turn too fast, but if you don't turn some, and you get there, you'll cross it pretty heavy before you get turned. Get it pretty close to center. Then we probably start looking for the other. It's 100-something miles. We got plenty of time to play with this and that. And we get behind them mountains. It may not even come on no more. It was on a while ago over the other side. Well, it looked like it's going to be the other side of them mountains. We got flew this way up past the mountains, come around behind them, but it's actually in the mountains because it's 40. Altitude of the airport is 40-something hundred. 4365. That bar is getting closer on the nav on the left. So bring this around to it in just a minute. I want to get it close as I can. Once we make a turn, we check fuel and range and distance. Make sure we are. We still close those airport behind us. We could land if we had to get fuel. Bar coming on down. The broken bar trying to become a solid bar. Get my next doctor's appointment out of the way, and maybe the next will be a couple, 3 weeks down the road or a month. Coming around. Zero 70. The bar is pretty well lined. That's about as good as you're going to expect to get that. Alright, there it is where I quoted my flight should be. Now let's see what it really should be. About 3 degrees to the left, between 3 and 5 degrees to the left would be right on the money. That ain't bad at all for estimation, I don't reckon. Actual heading is 064. There we go right there. Now we're headed straight to that big mountain in front of us. But anyway, we're 87 miles out now. This flight will be done a little bit. We're doing at least 100, so we probably got to set on a little over 100. Let's see what it says we're doing inside the plane. It says we're doing pretty well what I got set on, about 115. Knots. Now we're on our last leg. Our ILF is 111010. So we'll put it on standby. 1010. 10. Now our runway heading is 338 degrees. Since we're going to use the green arrow to fly, we'll turn this to 338 degrees. That shows you what I got to do to get in line. I need to hold to the right of the airport by 15, 20 miles. That might get me off of that mountain in front of me. So let's get over right now a little bit, about 5 degrees anyway. And we'll bring the green arrow a little bit to the left of center. Now we're off that mountain up yonder. The most part, if we go that far. And we're moving to the end of the runway on the downwind leg. I'm going to go 5 more degrees. If it's too much, I'll straighten up a little before I get there. That is right there. Is 75. Now we're back to 5 degrees to the right of my original heading I set. It wouldn't have been a bad heading. I've been almost right. I got there actually. I've been already on this side of the airport. I'm now probably got too much lead. But I'm bad about making a wider berth than most people. See nobody. Team speaker, nothing flash up, so ain't nobody. Must be busy day. You got time to do it. Day Wednesday, oh, they probably out about now getting ready to eat some spaghetti. One of these days I might sneak on and eat spaghetti with them. I don't know. Just might. Oh, how tall is that mountain, people? How tall is that little mountain coming up sneaking upon me? I believe I'm alright on that. And the ones up here in front of me look like they might be a little taller. It's going to be close. I'm going to climb 500 feet, even though I think I got that in clear. I'm working on the ones in front of me, not that one. $76 miles out. That 500 helped this one also, but I wasn't working on it. I was working on that one way out y'all. $45, 48, 48.5, 51.5. Is what I can approach at is about maximum. 48 and 43, 45 and 43, which would be be 88. So we approach at 8,800 without hurting anything. We gotta get over these mountains over about that. The trees under me starting to fill out. That means I'm getting closer. I am up to that height. Looks like I might need a little more. I'm gonna get another 500. Cause I gotta get it while I still got time to climb it. These trees under me are high and them mountain yonder is taller. Do believe these trees under me are starting to shape up, telling me I'm getting close. 2,000 or so. But the airport is now about 12 degrees to my left front, 12 to 15, about 12 to 15 to my left front. From me, 71.4 miles. I believe we're high enough now. There ain't nothing extra, but high enough. We're leveled off at 10,000. We're going to try that till the wheels get in the grass. Get this flight down. I'm gonna walk around outside a few minutes. Been pretty well cooped up the last 2 weeks. I will be for the next 6 weeks. I'll be able to do what I want to do, but have to be a little careful with these eyes. Get the drops all done and everything. Oh, might be drop time too, come think of it. 8 and 12. 10 minutes. So I'll have to do the drops before I get there. I could do them now. They're not early enough to hurt nothing. I get them out of the way. Gotta get 2 drops in the left eye, 1 drop in the left eye and 2 drops in the right eye. Just in a minute. Well, I still got quite a bit of flying time before I have to worry about anything. 60 miles, that's 30 minutes or more. All these run these mountains get away. We got a little valley off to the left there. We worked fine for getting in there, but it would put me toward the airport, and I don't want to be toward the airport. I want to be to the right of the airport. Of course, there's mountains between and there. I can swing behind them. I still got to find a way to get down to about 8,800. Once we cross that crest right there, I'm going to go to my eye drops. Make sure we clear it, and then I'm going to go. Wish I could verify it with a GPS now, but I'll fly across it. I got that long. Worst thing happens, I have to double back to get to the airport. Give that medicine make my throat sore or something is. Ever since I've been tasting, the throat's been getting sore. Don't put it in my mouth, put it in my eyes. But you sure taste it before you it's over. I do. One heck of a bitter taste to it too. Looks like we're in pretty good shape here for this mountain concerned. 63 miles out. It'll take 5 minutes to put the drops in and 10 minutes to be through with them. But I can come back. I just have to keep my right eye shut for 5 more minutes. I'll keep both of them shut for 5 minutes, and I'll put drops in my right eye again and keep it closed for 5 more minutes. But I'm fixing to go out and do my eyes, and I'll be right back. Just another minute to watch this plane clear these mountains. 61.8 miles out. Also got to find a little boys room while I'm up. Alright, we're about clear here. I'm going to step out, I'll be right back. I'm back. Playing bad eye. I gotta keep the right eye closed for another 3 or 4 minutes. Okay, where are we? 26 miles out. We're on the right side of the airport. Everything looks fine. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna click this button this time. So it'll turn into the airport on the heading that I want, which is a heading of 338. We're 26 miles out. We could probably get a little closer. I'm gonna come 5 degrees toward the airport, but not too toward it, just over toward it. Alright. It says we're 12 minutes out, but it'll take a little longer than that because we're still flying crossways. But once we turn, that'll shorten quickly because it's calculated how fast we're moving toward it. We're not moving straight toward it. So it's calculated on about a half the speed we're flying, 2/3. Once we turn, it'll be full speed we're flying, which at that time we'll be slowing down, so it won't matter. Alright, we look like we're in pretty good shape. I don't think we're going to make them other mountains, so let's come down to 9,000 if it'll let us. Watch the terrain, make sure everything's alright. What we got out here? That's a little green spot up there. Must have been irrigating it up there. There's one back there. A little spot right there. All green, like it be irrigated for pasture land or farmland or something. Town, the yards, whatever. Anyway, let's get this thing a little pull along. I've got a timer going here, which is about a minute wrong. I'll wait a minute to turn it on. I've only got a minute left. I'm in pretty good shape right now. I'll give it another few seconds, but it won't matter if I wait the whole minute because I got time to do it. I'm supposed to wait 5 minutes, and I waited almost a minute before I turned the timer on. To make sure it gets its full 5 minutes. I'm still blinking, but main thing is keep it damp during that time within the medicine. Alright. I got 5 more weeks after this week total. But I sure much better. I have to have my reading glasses, but they don't see that much. There it is, there's my timer. Turn that off and set it right over there. I'm through with that for now. About ready for another cup of coffee. 20.6 miles out, so really a good approach height distance for most any plane. I'm gonna come down another 500. Well, 88 is right there. Well, 500 be under 88, but it'll be alright. 85 is a work fine for approach. We'll go with that. It's a whole lot for this plane. It don't need near that. As soon as it locks, we'll start squawking with a. Well, we're within ILS already. ILS is on. Since it's on, we might as well utilize it on both sides. The glide slope is up. Our localizer will use it till both bars are active. The downwinds will be active, and the localizer bar will be either flying the plane or active. At that point, I can set the approach button. Not until. It says now the altitude light's allowed to go out. It ain't time for it to go out. Go by and try it, just see what it do. No, it didn't go out, but I turned the wrong one off, too. It still didn't, but no, everything's alright though. I'd rather be there right there myself. If there's anything else I can do with it. That's my way. I'm 18 miles out. I don't really want to be much closer, but I'm still closing as it is. I watch the diamonds. They'll tell me where I gotta be and how high I gotta be. As long as they're above me, I'm in good shape. You're hitting. We might ought to set our calibrate everything up, do it automatically, but there we go. See, move, my heading book was off. Heading calculator was off. But it Chips told me. I didn't even think to set them. Check them. .3 miles out, still closing. So airport VOR is in front of my left wing by about 35 degrees. I'm coming around it. Been a live stream. I wanted to put it up, but I just have to rename it after a while. I don't know if anybody else came in to watch it or not. If we can lose the volume a minute. Oh, let's see what we got. Nope, nobody else watching. So, well, I didn't. I want people to watch. I need to advertise a day or two early, don't I? I ain't been doing that, so let me move this back down and put my sound back on. Alright, the diamonds is coming down. We're getting as close as I want to be, but we're almost close to going to get. We're not hurting. I could always either lower the plane or turn away, either one. I'm going to go down 500 more feet just to count the diamonds. They're starting to come down. I don't want to get down before I get to the turn point. Turn point is up, I might say 90 degrees from me. I'm going to slow down a little bit. So about 90. It's the wrong way, that's getting faster. About 95. Right there. I'm going to give me one little rudder flap just to control the plane's speed and everything. More accurately. Okay, here we go. Diamonds went back up. I knew they probably would. I just don't want to get halfway. Other than that, it don't matter. Before the bar becomes active, which is only a few minutes away. We're not going to get much closer. Maybe a mile. Maybe not that much. 15.2 and holding. Now it says I'm 41 minutes away. That's okay. I'm not closed on the airport. I'm flying Crossway Airport. I'm closing at a very slow rate. Once we turn, that'll change drastically in a hurry. Yeah, I'm getting slower and slower as far as the airport's concerned. Now, I'm close enough. I can come toward the airport 5 degrees at least and not hurt anything. We're about ready to, I think, that'll give us a better turn pattern when we come in. There we go. We just locked on. That's all we need. Don't need anything else. Slowing down to 90. Make it 85. Slow down to 85 and another layer of flaps to maintain airspeed control. And we have made the turn. We're on the bar. The diamonds are active. They're moving. Both localizer and glide slope is active. The diamonds has failed. The bars are moving. I'll set the approach light now. Now she will work. All I gotta do is slow down and get the flaps full. That'll be my way. Bring it around to the runway heading. There we go. Planes are coming around. Diamonds are coming down. The altitude light will go out when the diamonds reach halfway. Coming around. Alright, the little needle up there on the nav 2, it actually should be getting worse. But the plane just hadn't turned enough yet, that's what that is. It's just now passing point blank, it'll start getting better now. I was coming around and heading everybody around. The parallel bar was getting horizontal bar. Vertical bar, it was getting worse. I saw it sliding, but now I passed center, so it'll come back. All right, I'm gonna slow down another 5. I don't want to get too slow. This thing is not. I don't know how slow it'll fly. A little slower than that probably. So we got fixed wheels. We're on to roll the wheels. We altitude lights out. We're on the glide slope. Full flaps. They're going to climb a little. I always like to get that ready before I get on the glide slope, because that'll solve that problem right there. It pitched me up. Now I'm high on the glide slope quite a bit. Now it's got to correct itself heavily. Now I'm going into the virtual cockpit. Get it adjusted where I want it. Right along there. I want these 4 pieces of equipment up. I'm going to bring this one down here where I can see it. This one down here where I can see it. And this one right under it. Now, that's what we need right there. Once the diamonds come back, the bar is center. If it gets off a little, it'll correct itself. Whoa, that wind is pretty tough on my plane now. The crosswinds are tough. Get back over there where you belong. Actually, I need to get over the way anyway. But it didn't go over the head. It had never made its bind up to get over when the wind jerked it down. It's got to figure it all out. Coming back around. Altitude is, we're still a little high. The horizontal bar is below center. I'm above the line. Bar's coming back. We're coming down. We'll probably pass it. We're falling fast to get into it due to the tolerance of how far we were off. So we'll probably pass it just a little before it levels off. Had the vertical bar. It's off to the right. We're headed that way toward it. Plane is sliding that way, I'm sure. I don't see. Yeah, we passed, so the heading bug is to the left. We're passing to the right. We're moving to the right on the bar. We're a little low now. I knew it would probably do that due to the way the wind was acting. It should pull itself back. If not, I'm a hair too slow. I don't think I'm too slow. I may be a little fast for anything for this plane. In fact, I see it coming back already. I think it's slow down another 5 knots. I believe I go to 60 be alright. 60, 65. Coming into Gillette.
User joined your channel.
Uh-oh. Who we got there?
Nobody.
Nobody. Hello, nobody.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
How you doing?
Fine. I've been flying for over an hour.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, on live stream.
Oh, you're on live stream still?
Yeah, that's fine.
Oh, okay.
That's fine.
All right.
I'm coming into Gillette on that cross-country thing.
All right.
I'll be down in a matter of minutes. I'm on Gladstone.
All right. I'll be quiet. That'll never happen.
I get you. It's alright, everything's fine. Yeah, I've been flying, drinking coffee, eating pancakes, and Dr. Myers. Just got through putting drops in at 12 o'clock. Just slow this thing down a little more. Five miles out. I'll slow down another 5, be 65. Taking control. Headed for the numbers. Since I hadn't got a light on purpose, I just try to put it on the numbers close to it as I can get it. About time to slow the throttle down. Still on a little below Gladstone, but very little way. Good shape. If you hold Gladstone, you'd be past the numbers for sure. Little past them. See if we can find a place to park this thing. They told me to regular that thing is, you better keep it off my airport. What am I looking at over on the right? I'm about to go over and look at that. Oh, that's a, I think that's just a VOR. That's my VOR signal, what it is. I don't have to go over. That's that octagon VOR signal thing. Thought it was something else for a minute. That's what it says, that signal. About a weird one I've seen though. I want to go backtrack up this runway. Take another runway since I didn't have a, whoop, did I have a, I did have a taxiway. See if I can get on that. I was thinking I didn't have one. I can make that turn, yes I can. I thought there wasn't no taxiway up this way when I looked. Now, let's go backtrack the runway, try to get a little closer. I see a fuel station. We'll use it next time, but not this time. We'll top off again probably before we leave. Player Purple Hazard. He's trying to say he's troubled. I love trouble. He's trouble and I'm double trouble. Just like double bubble, I stick to the wall. That's what we're gonna call it. Told you I'd land out my lights. I forgot them. Don't need them now. Okay. I do want to turn them off. I don't usually mess with them. Turn them on, leave them. Anyway, here we are. Let's see if we can get this thing shut down. There we go. We're going to turn these two off. I'm going to shut the fuel off. That didn't quit. Valve's off. That's really didn't quit. I was also supposed to set that rich while I landed too, and I forgot it. I'm so sharp. Everybody knows this but me. Lock all them off. Turn this switch off. And that's it, she's down. Back outside the plane to see if it made it here all. I still got all my wings. What do you know? And my wheels. Prop ain't even bent. I guess I done alright. This time. Okay. That's gonna be another leg of the cross country, and we'll catch y'all on another flight. This town don't go bye-bye, and I'll catch y'all later.